Conversations with Chad Warden. Now, I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary for me to tell you about this funny little gangster wannabe called Chad Daddy, but I'm a really, really big fan of the Wii. Yeah, so when I saw, the video, the one where Chad is saying the PS3 is better than the Wii and the Xbox 360, I think it was called Why PS3 is better than the Wii and 360. Yes, it is because that's what he was talking about in the video. Anyway, when I watched the video, I didn't know what to think. But then, in a weedy little voice, I heard, "Sup, bitches." Chad Warden was sitting in front of me and I saw him, and he looked like a little stupid 15-year-old. So I start laughing, and Chad says, "I'm talking about that PS triple." I said, "What's a triple?" But then I remembered it said PS3 in the title, so I figured it out. And that's when I heard Chad saying that he was not talking about that. Fair enough, because I just wouldn't want to listen to some kid's terrible reason for not liking my favourite game system. Now, perhaps I thought he wasn't going to say anything bad about the Wii. Not long after, Chad went on talking about the Wii anyway. Oh no, he lied. It's just one of his tricks. And I'm standing there, mouth open, eyes staring, and that's when Chad Warden starts saying things. Fanboy stuff. The kind of thing. The Wii control looks like a dildo. And then he started saying the word again, really long with a funny voice going, dildo. And that's when Chad must have been thinking, I'm going to be so stupid, Michael will get so fed up, he'll turn the video off. It's no good, he can't. I'm already so mad that I was yelling at Chad Warden instead, going, look, this isn't fair. You promised you weren't going to talk about that. Of course, you're not listening, are you, Mr. Warden? No one laughing? Do you know why? Because you're not funny. And while I'm standing there screaming at Chad's stupid video, I suddenly catch sight of my brother's big face poking out from behind my door. And I asked, "Yes, Brian, what do you want?" And then he asked, "Are you all right?" And I said, "No, this is horrible." And he saw Chad's face and he screamed, "Whoa!" My brother looked awful. His eyes pop out. He flaps his hands. He blows, he puffs, he yells. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who dislike the Xbox 360. So I said he hated that Wii even more. And while me and my brother were going mad, suddenly we all heard a terrible noise. Chad Warden was making a sound like, it's no good. I can't do it. Something like, It was horrible. After that, Chad Warden went on for ages. And we were all crowding round, dead quiet, watching the video, listening to Chad saying all this stuff about how Xbox ain't got games going on about Gears of War and Halo and his nice slick black hair. And all the time my brother is getting absolutely furious. It was then I noticed my friend Haribo peeping through the window. He was watching us. I open the window, let Haribo inside. My brother is still watching. So I start to tell Haribo about Chad Warden, and he just fell over laughing. And I said, look, it's no laughing matter. And Haribo was still snorting away like mad. Would you believe it, the little pig? But then Haribo turns to us and he goes, that's Chad Daddy, and he's king of the trolls. Oh no, surely not. I stopped still, feeling like a fool. I look round. Look back to Chad. Start watching again, very, very quietly. And he was talking about this one little fat bitch. I was beaten by Chad Warden. My brother looks into my eyes. He said, I don't suppose you'll ever watch YouTube again, will you? I don't suppose I will.